It never rains, but it pours for one of King Zwelithini's sons. Prince Misizulu has been blasted for his lavish lifestyle. Since King Zwelithini's death in March last year, the royal family has been embroiled in a bitter fight over who should ascend to the throne that has been played out in media conferences, at family funerals and in court. As you are aware, I'm not one to engage in public spats or undermine the integrity of our family members, our elders, and the Zulu nation at large, Prince Buzabazi later says. However, I have become aware of certain views you expressed to the media that undermine the integrity of the royal house, its customs and demeanor. I therefore find it unnecessary to address you in this fashion. Prince Misizulu has denounced the legitimacy of Prince Mbonisi Zulu and Prince Simakade Zwelithini and questioned Princess Thembi Zulu's right to be involved in family matters by virtue of her being married. Speaking to the Sunday Times this week, Prince Buzabazi said he had written the letter earlier this month as access to Prince Misizulu had become difficult. I would have loved to see him and talk to him instead of writing a letter, but access to him is controlled by other people. He said keeping quiet was no longer an option, as he felt that Prince Simakade, Prince Mbonisi and Princess Thembi had been disrespected publicly by Prince Misizulu. Prince Simakade is King Zwelithini's firstborn son. However, he was born outside the king's 6 marriages. Prince Buzabazi said the family recognized Prince Simakade as their brother, and when Prince Misizulu had suggested otherwise, he was hurt. He too is the child of the king. None of these things were said by our father while he was alive. The way he, Prince Misizulu, referred to members of our family as outsiders that do not even deserve to be announced in the public is at minimum insulting to the legacy of our father. In the letter, Prince Buzabazi also accuses Prince Misizulu of publicizing his extravagant lifestyle, saying this is not consistent with the upbringing he received as a prince. Your position as a public figure should be sensitive to the socio-economic climate of your country and the nation. Our people, the Zulu nation, should not be witnessing the public spectacle of an obscene lifestyle while they are faced with social ill such as a high employment. Your behavior is certainly bringing the royal house into dispute. I therefore urge you to give careful thought to your ways and remember where you came from, so you do not fall in the trap of an insatiable appetite of fame and fortune at any cost, he said. Prince Misizulu held his birthday celebrations at the 5-star Beverly Hills Hotel in Umhlanga, Durban in September. He recently showed off his BMW 7 Series car worth more than 2 million rand at his Maqobeni Royal Palace in Pongola.